What is up, YouTube? Jeremy here, JJS Card Collecting, and we are coming at you today with a submission video. We are submitting some TCG cards to tag, so I've got those right here, or I don't have those. What we did is with tag, they send you a submission kit if you want, which is what this is. So I'm going to go over the submission kit with you, show you guys everything that you get. But you can see it comes, they ship it to you just like this. The submission kit, if you do not place a big enough order, you do have to pay for the submission kit. But with us, me, Mr. Costa, Mr. Picus, we had some TCG stuff that we wanted to submit. Tag was running a deal on them that was $18 per card. So we got 32 cards together to submit, and basically we got this submission kit for free. If you do not get, I thought that was just going to open it when I did that. If you don't do enough money, I want to say, you have to pay for this submission kit. With this submission kit, you'll see everything that we get inside it. If you guys have not seen one of these yet, if you go to the Tag website, it'll show you everything that you get. But with this, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, package inside a package. Okay, so this right here, I believe, this is going to be the pack. So they give you, it's a return pack right here to send it back to them. Let me cut it when I cut the other one. So, what was I saying? All right, so within that, they send you this little submission kit right here. First step, you go onto the Tag website and you submit all the cards or you type in all the cards that you are submitting. It gives you a list. You can download that list, but then you pay for it. Then you have to pay for it right away. So that's a little bit different than PSA. Is you got to pay for everything straightforward with Tag. There are no upcharges though, so it doesn't matter how big of a card you send in. With this, because we were doing a bulk TCG order, like I said, they were kind of having a little deal. Over 20, it was $18 a card. They have a 45-day turnaround with this, and like I said, over we paid enough, or we sent enough cards to where we got the submission kit. If you don't, you have to pay, like I said, I think it's 40 or 50. I'm not 100% positive for this kit, but they send it to you. In this kit, it is going to have everything you need to submit your cards, so you're saving some money there. It has that return label, so it pays for the shipping back to them, and everything is insured up to $1,000 per card, I believe. You can up the shipping or up the insurance if you want. But so here we go, opening it up. Nice little box here that it comes with. Kind of gives you the instructions of everything to do right here with your submission kit. Got this little thing that we're going to seal it up with. So like I said, I downloaded it, but this is our submission right here. I downloaded the list, they send it with it. So we've got this list right here. You put the cards in this order when submitting it. Like it says, it tells you to do everything carefully pack. Check off your core cards in the order on the checklist below. So actually, you can go through and just make sure you have them in that order. Please include this completed packing list in your submission. First card should be pasted at the front, and the last card should be at the back. If you received any extra supplies, please feel free to use them for your own collection. So we're going to be putting them in that order. But here's another thing that's cool. So it comes with these sleeves. All right. Like with PSA, you have to put them in, the card savers or whatever. You got to put them in these things. So that is what these are. So they send you the sleeves to put the cards in. They have the little Tag logo on it right there, but send you those so you don't have to worry about it. And they said save extra. We're submitting 32 cards and we got 4 packs, so we're gonna have 8 extra of these little shields right here. Over here in this, yeah, this is what we're going to submit the cards in. So after we get them all sleeved up and everything, we drop them into this little loader right here, and then we will, comes with nice foam and everything, so you can keep them nice and secure when you are shipping them to and from. So we will be using that and all that good stuff. After it is all said and done, we'll go through the process, but when it is all said and done, it gets put back in here, this gets put back in the box, then you get it all shipped off. So that is the gist of what the kit comes with. This is early morning right now. We're getting ready to go to school, go to work. So I'm gonna come back at you from school with the next part of the video. We are gonna go over all the cards. So I'm going to get them all put into these bad boys, and then the next part of this video, we're gonna go through all the cards that we are submitting, sealing this bad boy up, and this is gonna be heading back to FedEx today. Yeah, to be sent to Tag. Hopefully we got some good stuff coming. Next up, what cards we are submitting. And we are back. We got everything all cleaned up. We got everything put in their loaders. So what I'm going to do now is go through it with you guys. I did want to show you guys one thing that I left off previously. So on these, well, I guess I don't have to take it out, but if you can see right there, it comes with these nice top sleeves too that go, or not top sleeves, penny sleeves. It's got this little thing that hangs out, so it's easy to pull it out for them when they get it back. So this is what it looks like, if you can see that in there. But going over these cards now, what we got going on here, I'm going to go through each one of these, and we will see, basically after we end the video, we're going to package everything up, show you guys how to do that, and then get it shipped off. So this first one, these first three are my Pokemon cards that I bought off of a kid at school. So I don't know much about them, I just looked them up. I think this one right here got for $15 from him, so it's cool. This one looks like it's going to do pretty well. I don't see any kind of markings or anything. It looks pretty centered for the most part. Let me see if I can move. This light is bugging. Looks pretty centered for the most part on there, so that one should do good, I'm hoping. This next one is another one that I bought off of him. This one was I think I got this one from him for $25. Again, looks good, surface good, centering looks good. No whitening on the edges or anything, so I'm thinking that one's gonna go good. This one right here, same thing, $15 card I bought off him. All of these cards, if they do happen to grade 10s, are going to be at least $100 up to $300. This one right here, what I do see right there's a little bit of white in that upper right hand corner. I don't know, or upper left hand corner right up here. I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but the rest of the card looks good. It's just that little bit of white up there on that upper left hand corner. These next four cards are Mr. Costa's Pokemon that he gave me to submit. So we got this Mega Charizard XEX. Front and back both look pretty good. We've got a Piplup. I know nothing about Pokemon, so if any of you guys are Pokemon guys, or TCG guys in general, like, I think we just kind of researched what cards were worth what cards would be worth grading. Like if they, $5 card, or he might have pulled this, $20 charge, or 18, well 20 after shipping and stuff, we'll say $20 charge. If it's going to come back over $100, even, I would say even over $60, that's 3x your investment. That's pretty good. This is another one of Costa's cards. We got a Thanos, or Ethan's Typhlosion, I don't even know. Sorry, Pokemon guys. No clue, but again, back. I know Costa picked out the ones that he thought looked good, that didn't really have any whitening, and surface and everything looked good. So we got a Charizard EX that he picked out. front and back look good on that as well. Centering looks good. Maybe a little bit thicker on the left than on the right. So we shall see about that one. This is our first time sending the tag, so we'll see how the AI reacts to it. Alright, and then this one, these next two are his One Piece cards, and then everything after that are all my One Piece cards. So he's got this Trafalgar Law that he's sending off. Everything looks good on this. Centering looks great. Yeah, no whitening. So these next two, we actually have the exact same card. We both opened up a box of Azure 7 Seas. Or 7 Warlords of the Sea. This, yeah. So we both opened up one. We both pulled these cards. His was the first one. Mine is the second one. But I just told him if one comes back higher than the other one, I'll give him the higher graded one. They both look good on the front, these Boa Hancocks, and then on the back, they both look good as well. There's not one that, I mean, they both look centered. There's no whitening on either of them. So I'm assuming they should grade the exact same. We got a Don Quixote Resonante. Yeah, we got this one. This one now is starting the rest of mine. Pulled this one out of the box. OP12. Good looking card on the front. On the back. Good. I think this is like a $30 card raw. Again, comes back as a 10. We're looking at over $100. And for the next one, next up we have Carrots. Surface looks good, everything looks good. Back on this card looks good as well. So all of these cards right here, these ones I pulled. This one is one of Mr. Picus's. He bought this for the Final Four stuff going on, the NCAA basketball tournament. He purchased one of these on eBay. This is fresh out of the plastic. We just pulled it out before putting it in this. Looks amazing. That one hopefully comes back good. So all these other ones I purchased on eBay, separate. So hopefully, you know, this one wasn't an expensive card. This is probably the least expensive out of all of them. Pretty cool Luffy card. And again, it looks good all around. Centering looks good. All that good stuff. So from here on out, like, these cards were pretty pricey for the most part. Got multiples of a lot of them. But I'm looking at this as an investment. So if these cards come back as 10s, which some of them I know will not, and I don't know if it's even worth submitting it, but I was looking up 9s, and 9s even will almost double what I paid for these cards raw. I know the One Piece market isn't as high as it was when I bought some of these, but they're still looking good. Like this card, it looks good on the front and everything, but this one on the back, I didn't notice when I bought it. I noticed it when I got it in. Went back and looked at the description and it was there. I just overlooked it. This bottom corner right here is toast. I don't know if you guys can see the whitening on that bottom corner right there. So there's no way this card's going to get a 10, I don't think, with that whitening down there on the bottom. This might even pull an 8 because of that. But again, I don't know what tags grading is going to be like, and like if that's just going to take off a point, like just make it drop down to a 9. If everything else is good on it, which everything else centering and everything else looks good, it's just this bottom right hand corner. Maybe a little bit of whitening up in this upper right hand side up here a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe an 8 on that card, which will probably help me break even and everything. These next ones, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Got these for I think $15 each. We'll see what they come back as and what they're worth when they come back. But again, I think these will be anywhere from 80 to 100 if they come back in 10s. So I'll be in for about 35. And they all of these look good on the back. I looked at all of them while I was putting them in. All of these look good. So we shall see. And then the one thing, like with PSA, you deal with, you know, guys that are grading cards all day long, you see the same card. Like I heard that you don't want to submit a bunch of the same card, because then, you know, they grade one and that's like their baseline and everything has to match up to that or be better or worse. Tag, it's all AI, man. They put it in the machine. The machine will notice the flaws. You're not dealing with somebody, you're not dealing with a guy that's having a bad day because he got in a fight with his wife on the way to work or something like that, or his girlfriend, you know, so he's pissed off at the world and he's giving everyone bad grades. Tag is just AI. It goes in, everything is graded on the same level. There's no human error involved. So this one right here, I got this one piece. It's a magazine thing out of Japan. You can pull it out of a Japan. This was another one that I didn't notice until I got it in, but it's got a little bit of white up there on the top, right up here. Everything else looks good except for that white little piece on the edge right up top. So I'm hoping a 9 at the worst, maybe a 9.5. I'm not sure if Tag gives 9.5s, but it would be cool to get a 9.5. I don't think a 10's coming with that whitening up top. I do not see a 10 coming. 9, maybe a 9.5. Next up, we got these. These are cheaper cards too. I want to say I got these for about $10 or $15 each when I got them. Again, another one. If they come back 10s, we're looking at anywhere from 80 to 100 bucks, I believe, right now. This is where the market's at on these. One piece stuff is going down though, so it's probably going to be lower when I get it back. Hopefully it starts going back up though. But the backs on these all look good. This one was, I paid a pretty penny for this one. I think I paid $280 for this card right here. This one, when it first came out, or it was going for $280, and I bought this card probably 2 months ago. I want to say 10s now are only like $400 or $500. When I did buy this card, 10s were going for $6, but I think they're in the 4s now on this card. So I'm hoping for a 10. If anything, down here on this right side down here, I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of whitening on this edge down here. That's the only thing that I am reluctant about on that one. So yeah, there's that. And then lastly, we've got two of these. I got two of the Japanese version, which are not as expensive, but these both look pretty good. Centering is good. Edges are good on both of these. These were cheap. These were, again, $10. If these come back in 10s, we're looking at $60, I believe, on these, if they're 10s. But the American version, these big dogs right here, these are in the $400 to $500 range, and I got these for $40 each. So $40, 60 or 20 to grade it. I'll be in for 60 on these. If they come back 10s, they'll all be in the $400 to $500 range. And all of these do look good on the back, so I'm expecting good things from these. So there you have it, as far as what we are sending in. So the next step in this, what you do after you get them all sealed up and everything like that, you've got your tag submission box right here. You are going to place your cards in the box. If I can get it. So drop those in there. And then, so we got them in there. You got this little tag sleeve right here. Throw that behind. And then it comes with this foam I showed you guys when we first started. You can rip this off in different pieces, different sizes, like just whatever you need to fit. I tried earlier, this thing will just stuff right down in there. Good. So it holds it nice and in place right there. We got that foam in, holding it in place. This, boom, come over here. We got our box here. All we're gonna do is place this back in our box, seal this up. All right, now we go back to our case here. Throw our box into our case. So it's very important. It says on the box, this next step is just make sure you are done. Make sure everything's in there. Make sure it is all done the way it was supposed to be. It is in the order of the checklist. I did that before we came when I started the video. We zip this up. Then you see it's got this little D-ring on the back right here. So it sends this thing right here. So this cannot be tampered with, right? This U-line. So you put this through the zipper. This step right here, like I said, it tells you once you do this, you cannot get back into it. So you want to make sure that everything is in that you possibly need in there before doing this step right here. So we put that in, slide it through. I don't know if it goes this way or the other way. Probably gonna go the other way. Flip around like this. And once it goes through, boom, we just click it up. There we go. Okay, so it is locked in place. Bam. All right, then we got the Velcro coming around the sides. It all boom, boom, boom. And then last thing here, we take our packing slip right here. You guys can see all the details on top, how much I paid for it, $627, 45-day, all that good stuff for our submission. This goes into this little slot right here. So, boom. All right. And then the very last thing, our return packaging right here. It already has the address that it is getting sent back to right there. It is 2-day shipping. So we are sending this off. We will see when we get it back, but it is, oops. This is going to be mailed off on Tuesday, April 21st is when this is getting mailed off. 45-day shipping. We should hopefully have it back. You know, what are we in right now? April, 45 business days. So you figure that's 2.5 full months. So we'll give the half a month and put us into May, June, July, hopefully. Get these back in July while I'm on summer break. That's what we're hoping for. So boom, it is all sealed up. Yeah. There we have it. I probably should have pulled that and sealed it a little bit tighter, but I think it's good to go. I'm gonna get some please use seal closest to edge first. Alright, so yep. I'm gonna put a little bit of tape on that, but there you go. That is tagged. When these cards come back in July, I'm gonna have another video for you guys going over the results for all of these and how we did. Hopefully the One Piece market hasn't tanked too much by then. But there you have it. Tag submission. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Help us out in the algorithm. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, pretty much that's it. God bless. Later.